When it comes to the NFL Scouting Combine, NFL Now has got you covered, and it helps to have guys like this breaking it down for us. Elliot Harrison will solve it with you as we look through division, player by player. No, not by player, but need by need for every one of the teams. Let's focus in now on the AFC East, starting with the Patriots, who had all kinds of issues with the offensive line.
Well, we can go player by player in the sense that, okay, what's the most precious commodity for the Patriots? It's Tom Brady, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
And you need your tackles to be available. Okay, Sebastian Vollmer has been hurt a ton for them.
Hasn't been healthy, I think, since 2010.
That's right. A player's best ability is availability. That's a well-known axiom in the NFL. So to me, the Patriots have got to draft a tackle. But we were just going, Mark Dolgarian, our researcher, and I were just going over the Patriots starters on offensive line. Everyone knows they went with all these combinations because they said it about 139 times in the AFC Championship broadcast.
Right.
That said, I think having a good swing lineman is always great for a team, i.e. that guy that can play guard or tackle for you, so that when someone comes down, you almost have a sixth starter. Now, it's not a luxury that a lot of teams have, but that's where you got to use the draft. And when you have a team as strong as the Patriots, you can afford to use draft picks, extra draft picks on the line. So I'd like to see the Pats do that.
How about the Jets?
The Jets, pass rusher to me. Their secondary struggled last year, and Darrelle Revis did not play like a top 5 corner. Certainly did not have a bad season. So why am I saying pass rush?
Cromartie's now out of there.
And Cromartie's gone. That's right. Way to be topical with the news, Will. I can always rely on you for that. Not much more, but that.
Easy now. Easy.
You get some pass rush. And look at that. You see that blitz percentage? Great job, graphics. 41% of the time. You're blitzing 41% of the time. Why would you blitz that much? Because your regular guys can't get there,
can't get it,
right?
Can't get it done.
That's why I like pass rusher for Jets. All right, they're moving me on to the Bills, so let's talk
Bills, yes.
All right, I've got outside linebacker. I could go any linebacker, to be honest. I think it's a position that they need to upgrade. To be honest with you, Will, I like the Bills' overall team. I don't want to say that they're set, but
they're almost there.
They really are. They are consistent up and down the roster. I think they've found their quarterback. They've got a good running back. They've got Sammy Watkins, and they've got contributors. You know, they picked up Charles Clay at tight end. To me, I'd like to see them upgrade the linebacker position. I'm not saying the Bills are necessarily a title contending team, but they have more consistency throughout their roster, I think, than most teams in the NFL.
Finally, the Dolphins. What was their greatest draft needs?
Right. Miami, to me, watching their games last year, corner was a weakness for them. Brent Grimes is getting up there in age. Had a nice little career, by the way, Brent Grimes, also with the Falcons. But just overall, their secondary could afford an upgrade. Rashad Jones has been a very good player at safety. There's a corner putting his hands up, running 7 yards behind Chris Hogan, who doesn't exactly run a 4.3 or anything. So, to me, watching their games, this was an easy one for me to circle. I didn't really have to do a lot of research on this.
Right.
I could point out some other positions. Obviously, if they lose Lamar Miller in free agency,
and that's a key.
That's a key. Running back could be a problem. How many teams spend a first-round pick on a running back, though, anymore?
I know. It's rare. You don't see that very often. But you're right with the cornerbacks, 31 passing touchdowns given up by the Dolphins secondary, not getting it done. Elliot Harrison, you always get it done for us. Make sure, for all your draft needs, go to NFL.com/mockdraft.
I do have one more thing. Hey, Mark, what's Chris Hogan running the 40? He doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
So I give him all this credit for being our researcher. And then,
Not a speed burner. Well done.